Well, good morning, everyone. It's Donna. How are you doing today? So, as you might be able to tell, I ended up buying that Wild Ginger software. And I've got Amaya's measurements in here right now. And this is going to be a raglan dress, much like the Pure Style that I made for Ellowyne. And this is going to have her dimensions on here. Now I have to figure out exactly where I think this is going to be. One thing I don't know. I've got to match up this pattern and tape it and cut it out. That's one thing I have to do. But I think it's going to work out really, really nice. I mean, to me, this looks like it's going to fit her. And I guess in this video that I'm going to be making, I will go ahead get this. I don't know if I'm going to scan this one on my scan and cut or not, or if I'm just going to actually make it. I don't know. What do you think? Should I or should I not? I don't know. This is going to be fun. Gonna be fun. But man, can you imagine being able to have some stylish clothes from Amaya that are sized, I guess, for her without having to resize other patterns? I think that's going to be awesome. But we're going to be working on this, and I'll continue to make clips to add on to this as the video progresses. But yeah, I'm back with the next step here. I have the dress cut out. I am using some pretty wild fabric here. I had cut some 10-inch strips out because I was going to use it to make a quilt, but then I decided that I didn't like it or the quilt, or the two together, I should say, because I do like this fabric, but it was already cut into a strip, and well, I'm going to use it with some black so you'll be able to actually see the sleeves. Now, over here on this one, you can tell that I did not cut out part of it over here, and that is my fault, not the software's fault, because evidently, I selected no closure in the back instead of a closure, which would have put a seam allowance here. So I just sort of kind of added one. It's probably not enough. And then I am actually going to use a binding around the collar. So we'll see how that looks too. Not sure about that one, but that is the progress thus far, and I'm about to start sewing. This software is really good. I found out, I think it's been in business for like 31 years, so it's not going anywhere. But they also have articles or give you instructions on how to actually construct the patterns. So I can be looking at all of the instructions as I am sewing, and I don't think really share that information, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to construct it, and then I might show you little bits and pieces of that. But then you probably won't see it until I try it on Amaya for the first time. And this is the Amaya I'm using. She was the new girl that I got for like, I don't know, 15, 16 bucks delivered. And she's the one that, if she gets destroyed, I don't care, I'll have to give you an update on her sometime. But she's going to be the one I use because, if I had to do some marking on the pattern or the fabric and I accidentally get hurt, it's not going to be any big deal. But I'll be back. Okay, I am back with and I do mean a very, very quick test of this pattern. And seriously, I am impressed. And I mean, I have not pressed anything. So if you don't complain about pressing, I did not put the binding around the neck yet. I will need to work on these darts. I think I need to take a bigger dart in there. Hold on. There are darts here, and then there's one on each side. I had originally sewn it up to here, but when I did, I couldn't get it over her big badonkadonk. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a zippers, or for this back, I may have it done a little bit wider. Remember, this is the one that I cut out, or I clicked the wrong thing and it didn't have that center back in there. And the reason I was talking about these darts is, and I've got a little excess up here that I need to fix with the darts on the sleeves. But oh my goodness, spending 10 minutes trying to sew something that I've never, this pattern, I can tweak it and everything to make it where I can sew it more. I might not do raglan, but oh my goodness, I can see I am going to have a lot of fun with this. Now, what kind of dolls could you put for? You could do your 28-inch Barbies, your 38-inch Barbies. You should be able to do any kind of doll. Now, some of the ones that you do with facings and stuff, I don't know if I would try a Blythe, but, the larger dolls, definitely. And, like I said, please excuse my sewing job this morning. It's not a good sewing day for me, but oh my goodness, I am so happy. So I'm going to do another one and play around for a little bit. Let me know what you think. Not about my sewing, but the pattern. Talk to you later. Bye.